Kia ora koutou katoa. It is Wednesday the 6th of April 2022 and today is a Members' Day in Aotearoa, New Zealand's House of Parliament. We begin with oral questions and the first question is from Christopher Luxon to the Prime Minister about standing by her statements. Second is a question from Barbara Edmonds to the Minister of Finance about reports on the New Zealand economy. Third is a question from Nicola Willis to the Minister of Finance asking about his view on the domestic economy and the cost of living. Fourth is a question from Arana Williams to the Minister of Energy and Resources about renewable energy for Māori and public housing. Fifth is a question from David Seymour to the Minister of Finance asking about tax revenue. Sixth is a question from Chloe Swarbrick to the Minister of Conservation asking about korora at Pūtiki Bay. Seventh is a question from Dr Liz Craig to the Minister for COVID-19 response about vaccination requirements. Eight is a question from Erica Stanford to the Minister of Immigration asking if he stands by his statements and actions. Ninth is a question from Rachel Brooking to the Minister for the Environment about the planning system for the building of houses and infrastructure. 10th is a question from Dr James McDowell to the Minister of Defence asking if he stands by a recent statement. 11th is a question from Honourable Mark Mitchell to the Minister of Police asking about gang violence. And 12th is a question from Camilla Bellich to the Minister for Workplace Relations and Safety about fair pay agreements. We then go into a general debate. There are 12 5-minute speeches. And then, because it is a Members' Day, we have 5 members' bill. The first one is a private and local orders bill for Rotorua District Council Representation Arrangement Bill. It is a first reading and the bill is by Tamati Coffey. The purpose of this bill is to enable the Rotorua District Council's preferred representation model to be enacted. The model establishes a Māori ward that does not satisfy the formula in the Local Electorate Act 2001 for calculating the number of Māori ward members of the council. This bill seeks an exemption from the Act to allow the council to adopt its preferred model. Second is a Members' Orders Unit Titles Strengthening Body Corporate Governance and Other Matters Amendment Bill, second reading. This is a bill by Nicola Willis. This bill proposes to reform legislation currently governing the management and running of unit title dwellings. The proposed reforms will ensure the governance and management of body corporates are professionalised, disclosure regimes are more stringent, and planning and funding of long-term maintenance projects is adequate. Third is a Human Rights Disability Assist Dogs Non-Discrimination Amendment Bill, second reading. It is a bill by Ricardo Menendez March. This bill will amend the Human Rights Act 1993 to make it clear that any discrimination against someone because they have a disability assist dog would be considered discrimination on the basis of disability. Fourth is a Local Government Pecuniary Interest Register Amendment Bill, second reading. This is a Members' Bill by Tangi Utikere. This bill will require local authorities to maintain and publish an annual register declaring council members' interests in such areas as directorships, business interests, employment, property, and disclose any gifts and or payments. And the last Members' Bill today is a public finance prohibition on providing public funds to gangs, Amendment Bill, first reading, and the bill is by Simeon Brown. This bill will require the Crown and its agencies to take reasonable precautions and undertake due diligence to ensure public funds do not end up in the hands of gangs directly or indirectly through organisations that are run, administered or associated with gangs. Ngā mihi nui ki a koutou katoa.